Russell Wilson's on a team already. Who's gonna cut him? What are you talking about?
Hey man, give me Michael Penix, bro. What are you doing, sir?
You ain't getting him. A backup for $6 million?
So selfish.
He was in free agency, dude. You could have grabbed him.
That is true. I saw the extent of JD5's mortality. His life flashed before my eyes. Not having that motherfucker in the second half, boy, I took for granted that Dots and all of his abilities. Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah,
Who's your
yeah.
backup?
Who was my backup?
Yeah,
Peter Pan.
that's terrible. Motherfucker in green tights.
Peter Pan, bro. You asked. I told you. No, I have Baker Mayfield. He in free agency now.
Hey Ben, when you play your game will probably be one of the last ones you and Joey. Do you want to advance it after that?
No, Jesse, stay up. Fucking turd.
Oh no, I'm about to get off here in a couple minutes.
Jesse's gotta go
I
cuddle with his
think they
cat.
said 9. Yeah.
Stay up, Hesse. Stay up. You can do
Oh
it.
no, I'm about to put some more on this bowl and have a good night.
If it was a bowl, you would stay up. Mm-mm.
Fuck no.
Who said I didn't care about speed?
You want Lamar next year?
Fuck yeah.
Probably getting rid of him next year.
I'll do the Nick Dow sign glitch.
There you go.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to
Hola,
our
¿cómo
right,
está?
we welcome
Dice
you into
Canija.
Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. But today, no waiting around. We jump right into an AFC North battle in Week 1. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
530 something mil is crazy, though.
I know.
That's not the point, though, bro. Like,
Joshua Carty to kick off.
it's a fact.
Here's Joshua Carty ready to get this one started. And we are underway from
We either have to
Cincinnati.
fucking make a choice or trade him.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Bullshit.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Their own 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready. Cougar 19.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back in the 36.
Either way.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
had to pay.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
They wanted to be there, though, right?
Right there, and you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go.
What's up, bro? What's up? What's up, everybody?
What's the total, Josh? What's the total? What's the total contract?
Out of the gun.
Yep, I'm about to eat my lunch now.
And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete.
That was a long 15 minutes, bro.
Strong, and now it's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game.
What's up, Bernard?
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
Bro.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be
That guy
marked
got
out
from
of
down
bounds
one,
at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Looking to put a drive together.
We already 99 overall down there.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's
He's
not
a
going to
pretty
go
young
for a
guy,
touchdown. So a lot of your calls
Probably doing
are
the
setting
Super Bowl
things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later.
I hadn't had a depth trade
You can
opportunity
do
in 3
worse than a
seasons.
4-yard run on 1st down.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Yeah.
Let's get set. Right.
Caught a fucking 88 speed. I went through twice with that thing.
Short one here, caught by McBride. Only able to gain a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
I got the rookie, the superstar, so.
3rd and 4.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. 11 and behind.
Here's Burrow. And he is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
He created a whole check to
The
find his
midway
way.
point in quarter 1.
180. 11 MT. 11 MT.
God damn it.
And Burrow going to throw again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
His name is Kyle.
Great effort
Kyle
there.
Commander McCord.
66 yards.
Yeah, when you say it,
And
say
the
it right.
Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener.
Nobody in my
Extra
division
point
is worried
splits the
about that.
uprights.
Trust me.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Not a bad contract.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I pay Gonzalez, so fuck that. That's just me, though.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
I would have traded him by then. Yeah. Yeah, you got to stop doing it.
The
Y'all got to
Bengals
stop doing
drive
this
about to
shit.
get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but
Only
you
people
want
that
to know
get
as
7
much
year
as you
deals are
can
like cheap
about
rookies.
the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're
Sound
still
like you
trying
got
to
a
work
personal
things
problem.
out. They don't know
Vendetta.
everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now a 2nd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here
I ain't
in
paying
this
any
first
other
quarter.
fucking quarterback besides Lamar. Maybe Milroe if he's built up, but I ain't paying no quarterback over $70 million if they ain't Lamar.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Let's go.
I mean, he's getting close with his upgrades at this point. Shit, but I would definitely think twice about even signing Lamar to something.
Incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken at the 18. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they
So
were going
my
to switch out,
quarterback
but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what
45,
the case was.
46
In
minutes.
any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So just 3 yards on the completion there.
That's true because the quarterbacks in free agency wanted like 12, 20, whatever. They wanted 20 mil plus, and then you get regular season, they want 3 mil.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
The question will be,
This is brought in at the 21. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
you just can't leave stuff just the way it be, bro. It's people like you
Trying
all.
to help you so you don't look dumb, okay?
Yeah, so like people like you all, you always got to make junk this more than what it
Who
is,
is
bro.
you all?
The
Who's
Cincy
y'all?
offense about ready to go here on
You
their
white
next
folks.
drive. They've shown
You white
precious
folks.
little
It's
here
good to see it.
offensively thus far as they
You
try again with a
liggers.
first
You
down now.
liggers. Liggering it. But yeah, bro. So why you think it's stupid to pick quarterbacks, man? I'm just asking, bro. Ain't nothing back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
36-yard line.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it.
I understand
The
the reason
completion
for
sets up a manageable 2nd down.
I feel the Cortland.
2nd and 2. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
Yeah,
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
this is the second.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
So,
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it.
If he ain't
They're
asking
not
for
going
too
to
much,
stop it. You
then
keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Are you sure? You sure it don't matter? Are you sure?
Throw complete into the flat out left. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Draw play, ETN.
And depending on what all the other players are.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Right.
You're gonna have to pay so much money.
They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Okay. So, to answer your question, not the question, your answer. Let me see. If he's asking for the same amount as Jags quarterback is asking for,
back to throw.
I say hang him and start
the
ready.
RPO, he'll keep it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I can see if he had.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet. As they
That's
finally
slightly
get down
considering
into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
No.
That's like a third of all your salary cap.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer. 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw here. And his throw here is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
I've been waiting for you guys. I was wondering when you guys were going to come.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bronco 80.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go, Reed, go. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll set up to throw. Man open, that's Ja'Marr Chase complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. So 3 points left on the table thanks to a great play there on special teams. They just couldn't protect long enough, Charles, to get that kick away.
Yeah, special teams coaches aren't just simply there to applaud, right? And they're not just there to encourage. They're there to find weaknesses where you can go block the kick. Give them big credit for that one. Good scouting, and they executed it well.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here.
Hey, Jesse, that was a long 15 minutes, bro.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here we go, here we go. 11 empty. Right.
Now it's Burrow. Able to get this one to McBride. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Steeler first down.
Here we go.
Here's Knight on the handoff. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Gun. Shot. 180. Right shot.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
180.
They go play action with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now a 2nd and 10. 12.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow looking to pass. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Let's get set. Shot.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
11. Here we go. 12. Shot.
Burrow will throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
180. 11 empty.
Now Burrow. That's complete right around the 8. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Burrow going to keep it himself. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Bengals drive about to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop. But that winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Right, 80. 11 Thomas.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Franklin. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
That's another Steelers
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Trey McBride as time expires in the first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after try forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 40 now on second down. Burrow. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for us.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Here we go. 180.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Goes right back to McBride. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This is Knight. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
12. Let's get set.
Here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. This one from 48 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. But now there is a penalty mark. On the field, so let's see what this is about.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go.
A run of Knight. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 180.
On the carry, here's Knight. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 3rd down and 1.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is caught. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Well, penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. And when you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Left side to Lamb. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Say, hey. Ready.
Back to throw again. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And it's 17-7.
Makes the score Steelers 17, Bengals 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here we go.
They've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. 18, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
play action. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Keandre Lambert-Smith, 43 yards. And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Okay, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
18, Rattler, 18,
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mustang 19, Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now they'll audible to something else.
At the 49-yard line.
Come 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat, 18 Pioneer.
They go play action here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Third and 2.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the fourth down conversion, now first and 10 inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
19 Lions. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's second and 10.
Cougar 19. Scoop.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Trap 60. Trap.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to hit his target lane. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run on first down. It's Knight. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Now it's Burrow. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Burrow will throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 10 yards there and a Bengal first. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
79 Broncos. Come on, set. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
They're going to look to throw.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Check. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Timber. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther and left. Buffalo 8-6.
They'll look to throw here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
And he stopped immediately there. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
Here we go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3rd and 3.
Here we go. 180. It's hot. 11.
Burrow looking to pass. And that is incomplete. Well, the the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And he would get a good amount of yardage back on 2nd down, but the clock still runs. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward and had a couple of